welcome. Today's presentation is today's webinar is the first of a series that I would like to implement with you, and depends also on your need. We can have webinars or discussions like this one, because we are just 3 people anyway, about like specific topic that you would like to know better when we talk about marketing and communication. In this case, I thought was nice to have like to share with you a few tips about LinkedIn for your personal and for your business profile. Basically, you know that like that depends on the person and depends on the company. You can be working with an account that is business account, so your company account, or with yours. There are a few things that it should be implemented for both of them, and in general also for content creation. So I insert everything in this presentation. It's not very long. If you have any question, as I told you, just stop me and I will be happy to answer also during the slide presentation. Then let's start. So personal brand. Here you have, there are a few things that like, basically, I know these things because we had like a couple of trainings and meetings about like how to implement and to get a nice LinkedIn page for yourself and for the company. What came out from those trainings or events was that it's really nice to boost your credibility to have, and I have another participant. I'm going to admit it is Dimitris. Hi, Dimitris. I already started, but didn't say anything important, so don't worry. Just let me know if you can hear me and if you can see my screen, and I'm going to continue, okay? It doesn't answer. So send me a thumbs up on the chat. Let me know if you have any problem. Okay, I can see you. Now you have your microphone. I hope everything is fine. Just let me know if you cannot hear me or something. So what I was saying is that in order to have like to improve your personal brand on LinkedIn, what you can do as first is to update your URL. Is a public profile and URL, and is this thing that you can see here. Why I'm asking you to do that, or why you should do that? I'm not asking you to do anything. It's up to you if you want to do it. Is because it's really interested to have like an updated URL and a personal one for people that are going to look for you or look for your job title, for example. And also, if you have like a name that is really common, it's really important to have this personalized URL. How to do it? I'm going to show you I'm going to show you directly on LinkedIn, so it's easier for you to do it, and you can do it actually with me if you want to. So I have another person joining. Just stop sharing and share again all the screen. Okay. So that's my LinkedIn. You should have the same. So if you go on this me here, then you can go on setting and privacy. I don't know if you have it in another language. I'm sorry about that, but it's like settings basically. Let me know if you don't find it. Then you go to visibility and then edit your public profile. So this page is really important because from that, for sure, you can edit your custom URL as I was mentioning. And there, for example, what I did is I inserted my name for sure, where I'm from. No, actually know where I'm from, where I'm based, my title, and I insert the strategy because I'm taking care of strategy and I really like to do it. It means that in case you're looking for another job or in case someone is looking for I don't know, an ultrasound expert or a predicted maintenance expert, they can find you easier. So they can find you through the search as Google, as well as directly from LinkedIn itself. So it's really interesting to have this, in particular, as I mentioned before, if you have a common name. Apart from that, this page is important because it's the only way you can see how the public is going to see your page. So before there was like, I think a bottom, there was like look as someone else. Now they removed that. So just if you go here, you can actually see how other people see your page. What I wanted to mention is also that is really interesting and important to have a banner that describe what you do, what is your field of expertise, what is your job about. For SDT, we have this banner. If you want to have the same, or if you want to create your own for your company, it's up to you. But if you want to use this one also for other social media, you can find all these banners in the Dealer's Corner. If you don't know how to use the Dealer's Corner, how to get in, just tell me now. I can share it to you straight away. Easy peasy. Okay? And as I told the others, we have new participants. As I told the others, if you have questions, just like ask them. Just stop me and ask them in the middle of the presentation. There is no problem at all. Okay? What else? Let's go back to the slides. So we mentioned about like changing the LinkedIn, changing the URL and the banner. There are a few things there as well. Also important to update your personal brand, your personal profile, and those are the headline. I'm going to show all of this directly on LinkedIn, so it's better instead of looking at that into slides. Basically, here you have your headline. Now, a lot of people insert just the title, that like their business title, their job title, okay? But you need to understand that when you look for someone on LinkedIn, that's the first thing that you see. Basically, you can decide what to show. So here you can actually decide, I want them to read the first line of this. I want them to have information about. I want them to have everything. And here you can show it or not show it, okay? In my case, I show everything. I really don't care what they see. But it's up to you. And for sure, you can remove everything, but this part is going to be shown. And it's important for you to have like few words, really specific and really catchy, because that's the first thing they are going to see about you. The other thing is about the part, sorry, is about. And here we have a few lines. That's how they taught me to do it. For sure, you don't have to do the same. It's really important there to highlight your strength, to highlight what you want to do, like your passions, and also what are your ambitions, okay? And what you achieved in the past, in order to show them that you are able to do the job, that you're you're an expert in your field, and you can show them and you can share with them your expertise, and that's why they should connect with you. Basically, all of this, everything that we are saying goes back to you need to become an expert. You need to share your expertise on social media in order for people to trust you and to get in contact with you. In order to do that, you need to increase, as I said, the headline and the about part. And then there was another interesting part that I don't have in my profile, but I can show you. So I just go back to my page as I see it. And let's see if it works. Okay. So I click on me, view profile. And here you can add more profile section. And what you can do here is actually recommended, add feature. And that's really important if you want to actually feature something that is really interesting for you, or you think would be interesting for your contacts. I suppose your contacts are part of your friend and your family, existing client, potential client, association, industry leaders, these kind of people. So I suppose you want to work on LinkedIn. It's just not like a social media to use as pleasure. In order to use this to add this section, it's really important that you feature your best article, post, presentation. You can insert links, you can insert picture and documents, everything. And you will have this part after about. So I'll go back to yes, here. Nope, sorry. So you can move this part, but you can move everything, but it should appear after the about section. Another important thing is that you can add here your website. And it's really nice in order for you to, it's really nice this feature, because you can add your website link. Just go and check my website. But if you don't have one, like I don't have one, and basically I don't need to have one. I don't have to have like, I don't have to organize meetings. I don't have to have contact with I don't work in this way on LinkedIn. But for you, it would be interesting to have your website or to have this thing that is called Calendly. If you don't know what it is yet, I'm going to click on it and share with you the link on the chat so you have it. And as I said, the others, all the links that I'm going to share with you on the chat will be available on the description of the YouTube recording that you will have on the Dealer's Corner. And yet, if you don't know how to use the Dealer's Corner, just let me know. I can show it to you. What is this? Calendly is really nice tool that you can use to get to get in contact with people. You can have a call, you can have a demo, you can have an an interview, everything. So basically, it's for free. There are some part for free, some part pay that you need to pay for, as usual. But you can insert the slots that you have. The slots that, sorry, it's in French, by the way. Change it. I think I share with you the right link. Yes, that's in English. You can insert the slot, your free slots, the free slot that you have in your agenda as available. So people can actually go there and say, I want to have a meeting with you of 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's up to you to decide the length of the meeting or the call, or like a live demo. I don't know, like that depends on how you want to work. And they can actually reserve that slot, and you will have meetings already planned on your agenda through LinkedIn. Can be nice if you want to work in this way, but also it's also like really nice website to be used when you have to organize a meeting per email and you want to share the agenda so they can actually pick the right day instead of sending 15 emails when you're available that day, not at that hour, not that day at that hour, these kind of things. So now you have the information. Going back to our presentation, I think I said everything about the personal brand. Yes. So It's really important. Headline, about section. You insert your website or your Calendly link, and you can insert the feature section with your best article, everything that you want to highlight and share. Like really, it's like a boost, for example, that you want to share with your connections. Now we go to the professional brand. Here I have a link that is usual. I'm just going to click on it and I'm going to share it with you on the chat. And as I was saying before, since we are just 6, if you want to do it like want to have this webinar a little bit more interactive, just talk to me. Tell me what you see here. If you click on the link that I just shared with you, you're going to find your social selling index. That's yours. It's not the same. Like you can check it. It's not the same as mine. So it's linked to your own page, your own personal page, the page to which you are logged into LinkedIn now. I hope it's yours. So what is the social selling? The social selling index measure how effective you are at establishing your professional brand, how good you are at finding the right people, engage with insights, and build relationship. I have someone in the chat, and it's Claudia. I think, Claudia, if you want, you can actually, multiple participants can share simultaneously. You can actually share with us if you want. You can share your screen, Claudia, and show us what you have. Now I see that you showed me, wow.
Adesso arrivo, cioè sto cercando di capire come condividere lo schermo e arrivo.
Ok.
Ah, qui, ok.
So Claudia's Claudia industry social selling index rank is really high compared to mine, as well as in her network, it's really high compared to mine. And that's perfect. It means that she works and on LinkedIn. I'm showing you mine, but consider that I'm not actually working on my personal profile, and that's my personal profile. What I do, I don't post. I just like something, share something, but it's not something that is not my core business is to work on the SDT ones, not on my own. And since I'm not looking for a job, I don't work on mine, but I should, and I know that I should. In this case, Claudia does it also well. Let's see if I can split. Okay, so we can see both of them. Let me know if you don't see it correctly. I have another participant. Okay, perfect. I think yes, all of them are there. Okay. So here what we have is, if you click then on this part, is going to show you what I just told you. The other thing is that this is updated daily. So it can change based on how you work on your LinkedIn, what you do. My current is 49 out of 100. You see Claudia in this case is less, and that's not a problem. That depends actually how you use your LinkedIn. In my case, I use it a lot to establish my professional brand. I have not much, but I tend to find the right people. I don't engage with insights because, as I told you, I don't work that much on LinkedIn, on my LinkedIn itself. I build relationship because I add people, I accept them. I have newsletters from LinkedIn. Still, much more can be done there. And that's just an evaluation, easy and free evaluation of what you do and how you can work better on LinkedIn. I'm not judging you if you have 30 out instead of 49, or if you have 100 or you have 10. It is it's really okay. It's just you can use this to help you understand how much effort you're putting on it and if it's worth it. The index, this number, the industry social selling index rank, is linked to this part and is compared to the marketing industry. In my case, it's the marketing industry. Sales professional as me has an average of 32 as mine. So I rank on the top 14th, 40%. Same in your network, and that's the average of my network 38. So I'm there, it's fine. I think Claudia has more, so the top for Claudia will be higher. Okay. Claudia didn't manage to share the screen, so if you want to do it, just let me know. All of you can share the screen if you want to discuss your personal social selling index. Okay. What else? Let's go back, yes, to the presentation. And here we are on the personal side of LinkedIn, professional side of LinkedIn. I love this part because that's what I'm using the most. That's really something easy. I don't know if you ever used it or if you know about it already. It's not something new. It's something that I discovered, and I think it's really important to know because it's immediate and it's going to give you like immediate contact with the person that you have in front of you. And what is that is the fact that when you have the LinkedIn app on your phone, your mobile phone, you can actually have the QR code that you see on the slide automatically created, and this QR code brings the person that scans it directly to your profile of LinkedIn, so they can actually connect with you, and it's done. Once you have the connection, you can talk to them, you can do a lot of things, and they can become actually like clients. Why I like it is because like I've been to a few conferences in the last few months, and personally, I know it's really, really old-fashioned. I have my business cards, but not everybody likes business cards or have to have something in paper to hold. So what we do is also I give you my business card, but at the same time I scan your code, because at conferences you have this like this reader, and then you have the Excel list that you can work on it after or every evening after the fair or the conference or the event. In this case, everything is really immediate. Like you just scan the code, you have his on your mobile, you have his or her profile, you just click on connect, you are connected. There is nothing easier and more immediate to have. You can use the same code on the same QR code on your business card if you want to be old-fashioned like me. But it's really important. I think it's something that you should know, because it's important to have it when you go outside and you have networking events and conferences. Also, when you just go and have like a meeting with a potential. That can be a potential, maybe is not interested at that moment, but you have the connection on LinkedIn, so you can keep following you and reading what you do and understanding all the new feature or new products that you have, and it might be interesting in another point. But that's the other slide. So basically, why I was talking about connections, because you need to have potential clients, you need to have new connection every time. You need to connect to people on LinkedIn, to those people that you just met at conferences, to those people you go to pitch, to do your pitch. So if you go to like potential client, Don't leave it like this. Just connect every time, every meeting that you have, just connect on LinkedIn. But because it's not any other social media, LinkedIn is really business focused. It means that if I'm connected with you, I'm going to see your feed. And if you have something new, I'm going to receive it. And it might be interesting for me. So it's really important to have these kind of connections. And the first part, this part about existing customers, I found it really, really useful because but it's normal that you say he's already a customer. I don't need to have him or her in my connections because he knows me, but not. Yeah, for sure he knows you and is wonderful and he already done business with you. But LinkedIn, the algorithm itself, works in a way that it's going to suggest you similar people, so your potential customers. So having the connection with your existing customers helps you connecting with your potential ones, and that's what you have to do, and that's what is really important to is really important for you and for your business. Another thing is connect with the industry leaders and the association to every time within your industry and within your area of expertise. Then what else? For sure, you need to engage, you need to be active, you need to share articles, you need to comment, participate to discussion, always within your area of expertise. You engage and you stay active, commenting, and as we said, liking, reposting, as well as using all the platform. The algorithm, LinkedIn algorithm really, really likes the fact that you use everything that it can offer you. And what it offers you is, as I show you, the updated URL, the QR code, the fact that you connect with everybody, the fact that you can engage with everybody, but also the fact that you can actually have meetings. So whenever you want to chat with someone, you chat with someone, and then at a certain point, it's like, let's schedule a meeting. You don't have to schedule a meeting as I show you with Calendly. That's something that you can use and your connection can use if they don't know you, if they don't want to talk to you per message or per email. It's just like, let's see what he has to offer. Let's schedule 15 minutes meeting. Here is something else. You are talking to this person on LinkedIn and you want to have at that moment or to schedule a meeting, and you can do it on LinkedIn itself, on Teams or on Zoom as we are doing it now. And it can be done through LinkedIn platform itself. So just so you can see it. Let's see if I arrive to show it to you. Yes. So basically, if I want to chat with Claudia, I'm going to look for her. Here you are. Absolutely not. Sorry about it. And I want to message you. And then, yes, here. Send is a meeting, schedule a meeting for later. You can actually schedule it. You're using video, LinkedIn video meetings, but you can have another, and then you can pick whatever you want. Okay, so you just need to click here on the camera, and you have this option, and it's really interesting because you have everything there. You don't have to go on Outlook, click on other things, send emails, and you have everything there. So use everything, because LinkedIn is going to appreciate it and is going to rank you higher in the feed of your connection and everything. Just going back to the presentation, and here we are. Yes, the last part, because I think I'm on time. I wanted to give you some time to discuss. So the last part is the content creation. That's good for when we talk about business and we talk about personal. It's always good to know a few things about that. And I have just one slide. It's really full, but it's just one. And it's about like four bullet points. The first one is about hashtags. I don't know if you know, but hashtags are dead. Really sorry about them. They don't work anymore. There is no social media that is using them at the moment. We keep using them for sure, but they're useless. And they're useless because at one point you could actually go on LinkedIn and look for the hashtag and have all the hashtags there and see how many people were following that hashtag, because the hashtags were working by following them. So I follow that hashtag. It means that that's the topic I'm interested into, and that's what I want to have in my feed. Now they don't work anymore. There is no more this followed hashtag, but not only in LinkedIn, also the other social media. So if you want to use them, okay. If you don't, it's the same. Why? Because everything that you write on your content, on your text, on the body of your text, of your post, is a keyword, is important. So it's going to be used and indexes in the search of LinkedIn or Google when you type it. So you're not highlighting something with the hashtags anymore. Still, if you want to use it because you want to, like we are keep using it, using them, and then we're going to do like some analytics and see if it's still worth to do it, or we can just remove them. But most of the other content creators are removed them already. But if you want to use it, at maximum 3 at the end of the text and not in the body of the post. Tags. You can tag maximum 2 people or companies, not more, and do it within the text of the post, not at the end. So just to recap, hashtags at the end, tags within the text. Why you use tags? Because you need to tag relevant individuals that will participate in the discussion of your post, that are going to comment, is going to thank you, they're going to have connection, interesting in what you're sharing. So it's going to have a loop of people looking at that post. You need to create authentic engagement. Your content has to resonate, but also prompt interactions. What it means, yes, it's a good content. I like it, but like it is not enough. I want people to comment. I want people to really share it, but not just repost it, because you know that now. I'm sure that you know it. You can actually. I'm going to this one. You can actually repost with your thoughts. So I want to write something. I know here is like, as it Italia was like hiring someone. I want to say, hey guys, I'm Italian. I have friends there. So why not? We are hiring. Just have a look at the description below, or repost without anything, instantly repost. So you want people to repost with their thoughts. You want people to interact with your content, not just like look at it and say, yeah, wow, nice. Okay. And the last but not least is the AIDA model. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but A is for attention, I is for interest, D is desire, A is action. Now, I'm really bothering you with this but I'm 100% sure that you know this because that's the same thing that you do when you sell something. So you go to a client face to face, you need to attract his attention in order for him to be interested in what you're going to say. So there's attention and an interest. It's going to be interested in what you're going to say and in the product. But most of all, you need to ask him, and you need to build in him the desire and the need to have your product. So you need to ask him a few questions in order for him to understand that he needs your product to solve his problems. And at the end, you need to have an action. And the action is, I'm going to send you the brochure, read the manual, check my website, fill in the form, have a meeting with me. Let's meet up next week at your factory. Let's do something, okay? Let's talk. And you know all of this because you do it face to face. In this case, it's just you do it in written. So you do it in written and you do it in every post that you create. You do it in every post. It means that here you have all the specification and example that you can use, but you need to follow the same step when writing a post because it's the same thing. It's just that you don't have the person in front of you, but it's behind a laptop, okay? And now I'm just asking you, share your work because it's important. That's the aim of LinkedIn. If you don't want to share your work yourself, share it with us and we're going to share it on social media. If you share it yourself, please tag us at SDT Ultrasound Solution HQ. Okay? Now, time for questions. We have almost 20 minutes. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to wait for you to tell me. What do you think? You have other questions? You want to know something else? You're happy with it? Nothing. Okay, I'm going to wait 2 minutes. Claudia, go ahead.
Yes, I noticed that the hashtag disappeared from your post, and I wanted to ask you, and you already gave me the answer in this meeting, so thank you. I was not updated.
But if you go and check also other social media, I was checking yesterday, LinkedIn, like everybody, like all the people that I have in my feed, they don't use anymore hashtag. So
Okay. Okay, thank you for keeping us updated on the trends and whatever happens in the social media world.
you're welcome. And also just let me know, that's for everybody. If you have other things you want to discuss, to have information about for the next webinar, ideally I would like to do it in a couple of months, so in September, but just let me know if you want to discuss about something else. Okay? Bye, Peter. Peter, I think it's Peter. That's okay. Bye bye. He left. Was leaving. Yes, he left. So just let me know if you want to have something else, if you want to discuss about something else in the next one. I was thinking to do it about strategy in general. But if you want to discuss about something else that really interested you, just let me know, okay? Also per email is okay. If you don't have any question, I'll be waiting until 11:45. And then, as I told you, you will have the registration on Dealer's Corner, and you will have the few links that I share with you on the description of YouTube. Okay? So I don't think you have questions, otherwise you would have asked already. So thank you and have a nice afternoon. Bye bye. Ciao Claudia.